telling them.
Lord, give me strength. Lord, give me strength.
Bro, just think about it. If you get away with murder, bro, that shit is crazy.
Lord, give you have just
People do
entered
it
in the
all the
mortal
time.
portal with the entitled Millennials. This is Diverse Universe. Can we give a hand clap for Diverse Universe right quick? Still standing strong at all this time.
What are you trying to say, bro? What are you
should've
trying to
made it.
say about other podcasts?
These niggas ain't making it.
Say their
Everybody-
names.
Everybody, nah, I'm not gonna say that.
That's true.
I'm not saying that. Hey,
You asshole.
because listen, I told myself a long time ago, I'm never gonna speak bad publicly about anyone's business. Now I will speak bad about them, but I would never speak bad about any way anyone makes their money, long as it's legal. I will not downgrade it, even if I get a bad experience.
True.
Publicly.
Publicly.
Publicly is the key word.
Now behind closed doors,
Why'd you do that?
them niggas going down,
What
right,
is that?
Sam?
What did I do?
I already know. Nigga. I
Hey,
already know.
sound with me. All right, guys. So we got a lot of things going on. I do want to highlight Kid Money's birthday. Can we go ahead and show love for Kid Money's birthday?
Happy birthday, Kid Money.
Now, over here we got Victor Weirdo. Victor Weirdo's in the building.
Hey.
He recently started beef with Miche.
I did not start beefing. I did not start beefing.
He did start beef. He was
I did not
defending
start
the men.
beefing.
We're not beefing.
We're
I
not
just
beefing.
wanted to play on it because I like now benefit from any type of bad or good publicity. So
Heard.
you feel me? I'm
Heard.
just a troublemaker now.
Heard.
That's what I do. We got Sam Bam, aka Samara.
How y'all doing?
Please put your hands together if the Samara doing a thing. Boom, boom, gang, 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 gang. We got Miche in the building.
What's good, y'all?
How you doing, Miche?
I'm good. How
Looking
y'all
like one of the
doing?
Escape members right now. Go ahead, put your hands together, Miche.
Listen.
Can I run to
I'm telling you, don't you? I love Escape.
Is that Tasha or
I love. Hey, listen, that's definitely Tamika. We gonna pray for Tasha. We gonna pray for Tasha. Hey, we got Mr. Brad right in the building. One time for Brad. One time for Big Shoulders. Brad in the building.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
George with the J have made a return. One time for George with the J.
That means they got an accent.
Miss you, George.
Hey, we got Shot by Allen in the building. Can we please put our hands together for Shot by Allen?
Okay.
He's a new father. Who want to clap for new
Bass.
New father.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
New dad. You know what that means.
No
Boy,
sleep.
Yep. Yep. My business partner, Mrs. Bass, in the building. That look like she's about to go in 2 minutes. Put your hands together for Miss Bass. Miss Bass,
2 minutes
hey,
can't take long enough.
I told you I was gonna give y'all an hour. That's the business lady. Keep everything right and tight, man. I appreciate you. And we got another new member, Miss Flex. Put your hands together for Flex. Why did you choose Flex? That's
So it's a college thing. It's a story behind it, and we'll get to that one day.
okay. All right. Looking forward.
I got a quick question.
Hold on right quick. Before you get into your questions, can I please one time for Miss Johnny Girl, one time for Johnny Girl. And then the birthday kid
What's
himself,
up?
Kid Money, you had a question. We can go ahead and start. What's up, sir?
How you get the name Flex?
Tying to
Wow.
I'm asking you.
All right, man. This guy right here, man. Hey, kid, why don't you like birthdays?
Who, me? Oh, I don't celebrate birthdays. They're pagan.
Okay. So that's the only reason.
That's the only reason.
Okay.
But you know what's crazy, though?
Talk to me.
It would be cool if I was, like, selfish and I didn't celebrate birthdays because I don't want to get nobody nothing. Now, that'd be crazy. That's what everybody always
What make
think.
it
See? Niggas.
What?
That's what niggas think. I just want to let everybody know. I'm going to be there today, Charleston White, what his name is. Whenever he die, I'm going to be there.
No, man. Kid, you started crazy.
Uh,
That how you feeling today?
yeah. I'm going to just jump right in there. And I hate that everybody knew it was my birthday, but everybody want to wear closed-toed shoes. Okay. Y'all really.
Do you
What?
do you believe in astrology?
Huh?
Do you believe in astrology?
I believe a lot of women do. That's how they find their men that they lose.
I love that.
Hey, dude. Hey, Vic, how did you feel about what he just said?
I loved it. I agreed. I'm
What?
sorry. Yeah,
Y'all gonna get in trouble.
I agree with that.
Samra,
last
how
statement.
you feel?
So why is it just a blank statement? Like, it's no background, there's no beginning, middle, like, and y'all disagree. Like,
I just like her accent.
I mean, I was confused with the pagan thing, but the women following astrology for the man they gonna lose, yeah, a lot of y'all follow that just to.
but who? Like, have y'all met all the women?
I've met
seen
quite
them
a
on
few.
on my timeline.
I like her.
That's a couple.
Miche,
I be throwing out there like I'm Earths.
How you feel about what he just said, or what the men just agreed to?
Honestly, I think it's quite stupid that people even follow that because at the end of the day, we may have some similar characteristics, but that doesn't define a person's entirety.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I can say, oh yeah, I may be stubborn, and if they say Taurus is stubborn, I say, but that's not all that I am.
That's not all that I am, man.
So like, you believe that like it
No,
has
I just
it
feel
like
like
holds a little
everybody
weight.
deserves their own chance.
Yeah.
I'm not finna say, oh, you're a Taurus, so I can't mess with Taurus because I had a bad experience with
Which
a Taurus.
happens a lot.
Every Taurus is different.
Yeah.
We just have similar we have certain similar
Which
characteristics,
happens a
but
lot.
that does not define the whole entire person.
And
You
I'm sure you
understand?
can identify with all the zodiac signs that there. You can take a piece of an Aries and this name, like, okay, I got a little bit of wrong with that actually. How do you define one person from the date that they was born on?
That zodiac shit is that African bullshit. Just letting y'all know. Y'all need to get out the African shit.
Johnny John, how you feel about
Yeah,
how you feel about Kid Money statement? Kid Money fine.
Well, I actually kind of agree with him this time. That's the messed up part. I kind of agree with Kid this time.
Every time somebody agree with Kid Money, bro,
What y'all gotta say?
gotta clap.
Yeah, I
'Cause
never
people be
agree with
beefing
him.
Kid.
So like,
Okay,
this
so
time, yeah.
what part, if you care to go into?
I feel like Michelle said, you should give people a chance for them, for who they are. Like, I look at astrology and I think I see things that are clear, that certain people have certain characteristic traits. But however, I'm not about to just base everything solely off of astrology, and I'm not gonna just believe in it like it's just the ultimate source to who somebody is. So
Okay.
yeah.
No, that's good. T-Dot, Bradley Brad.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I feel it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, I can't echo enough what they said. I agree. I mean, anybody that would just solely put, you know what I mean, in one category, and that's that person. So what that do, that would limit the choices for whom y'all to date. You can only date somebody who was born in between this period to this period. That's crazy.
Fucking amazing.
It's crazy.
When's your birthday? Oh, hell no. I'm not born in.
People do that now, though. People do that now. Like, nigga, it's my mama's birthday. It's the same day with mama. Oh, no, can't do it. Jay,
You know.
yeah, how you feel?
To that female who said I was never gonna be able to be happy with a Gemini. 7 years in, 2 kids, bitch.
Oh my God.
You didn't mention anything about happiness.
The animosity.
You felt that youngster.
Don't do shit to George. Don't do shit to George because he's gonna hold a grudge, okay? He's gonna come back on that ass.
What the fuck?
That's the second time I witnessed it today because he came in talking to Kid about how the earth is not flat or flat.
He's been holding that grudge for a while.
Hey, you know what? Dude,
Ever
hey,
since the last time he came.
I'm gonna tell you what's
Scared.
cool about Jay. He start off slow, but he'll drag the last word. Like he'll be like, "Kid, you said that the world was flat, nigga. I got bro."
Oh! That shit was so racist. No, I'm talking about the statement that you had made.
The fact that you keep calling Samra Puerto Rican.
Oh,
Can we talk about who's racist?
Oh my God.
And we talk about this every single time I'm here. He's like, what are you? Do you speak Spanish?
And I think it's because you kind of give us this like Cardi B type
No
in your
lie,
tongue.
no lie. You look mad Dominican right
See?
now.
thank you. George is from Dominica.
Fighting.
I know. It's the whole thing. It's the way you're dressed, to the hair. Your
Yes.
skin tone.
Girl.
I'm Ethiopian, girl.
The ignorance.
I
Like,
am
Jesus.
Time out. Can
Hold
I
on.
can I make a statement
Do
real
it,
quick?
Do it.
Now I just want to make this statement
Do
real
it.
quick for everybody in here.
Do
And you heard
it.
what she said? She's from Ethiopia. She's Ethiopian. None of you people in here are from Africa, but her.
Oh,
Okay,
I
Kid.
said that.
In a good way. No, what I mean is, no, it's not a bad thing.
Well, I'm Black American. How about that?
What I'm
I didn't
saying
say
is-
I was from Africa.
What I'm saying is her lineage is true. So you guys are just going off a story.
all right.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
I don't disagree with him. Hey, Flex. Flex, I'm so sorry. Did you have anything like you want to add on astrology before we move on? Okay, cool. Everybody's good. Baz, do you care about astrology? Do you believe in it?
Oh, Bass.
Yeah. What about you? He just nope.
Hey, before you go on, can we did you get a chance to hear what Bass just said? She said, yada, yada, yada. I agree with the women. You see what I'm saying?
Like, what is
Do you
what is
see
so
what the
wrong about
fudge I'm
somebody saying they
saying?
agree with the women? We say we agree with
It didn't
Kid.
even
at some
matter what
point.
it was. She was going to agree.
He just agreed with you and he didn't understand you.
Kid literally hates the word women.
Money though, but your comment about nobody in this room being from Africa.
She's the only one that can prove it.
All right, yes. Money. You said that nobody in here was from Africa, but her.
Yeah.
Okay, but we don't know our heritage because we haven't been able to afford it to do the research.
True.
Neither have you. So you gonna put yourself in that with us?
I'm a other, all right?
Please, hey, it was somebody. No, you. It was somebody when the mic was higher. I like your energy.
Hold on, did it?
It was somebody yelling. I just feel like she was gonna tell you all.
What just happened?
She calmed it
I have a
down.
question.
She had calmed it down.
I have a question. How far do you go back to identify your heritage?
Ooh.
Like, does it have to be way, or
Oh,
can you,
wow,
or
that's
can
a
you go-
great
or can you
question.
go
Question
deep?
for you, man. You the one
That's a
telling
question.
me.
That's a question for
You know
you.
what I mean?
That's a question for
we're
you.
all from Noah Lynn.
Hey, that's a
So
question for
that's
you,
the
kid.
question.
I didn't hear it. What was it again?
I mean, like, it sounds like you're saying that you have to locate your heritage to a specific place. I said specific place. You know what I mean? How far do you have to go back to say this is my heritage?
That is very confusing about what you're saying.
How far do you have to go back?
Where do you
Like your
define it?
grandfather,
Like, where
your
does it end for you?
great-grandfather, Your great-great-grandfather?
Or is it your great? You know what
Like
I mean?
how far
Or
back
just
do you
your
go back?
grandmother and grandfather?
Are
on
you
both
saying how far
sides?
back do you have to go until somebody says they're from Africa?
No,
No.
to say they're from anywhere.
Yeah, because
Like to say where you're from. How far do you go back?
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
yeah. You look
family
at the
tree?
lineage of your people. You look at your family tree.
But how far back?
I'll give you an example. All right, so
1 generation, 2 generations, 3.
You can go 3 generations back. You can go 2. You can go.
okay, two. So
Hey,
my
slavery is only 4 people ago.
Yeah, that's only 4 people. Yeah.
And depending how old.
Yeah.
so my great grandmother's from Alabama.
Yeah.
So I can say that I have heritage from Alabama.
Yes.
So I have to say I have no heritage because
You would
I
need
don't
to go
know
further
who
than
the
Alabama.
First Bradley. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, you're from Alabama and your name's Bradley?
yeah.
That's my family. My family in Alabama's name is
And
Bradley.
that's how it starts. That's how it starts.
I swear to God.
And that's how it starts right there. That's how it starts.
Swear to God, you kind of
You-
look
no,
like
look.
them too now.
Once you figure out her family lineage, you can go further and further back. You go further back until you figure out the questions that you're looking for. You can't give me something derogative like that and say how far back. You go far back until you find what you're looking for.
No, but you said nobody here from
Yeah,
Africa.
but you are the one who
Wait,
made the
what part of
comment, so
Alabama?
where's your explanation?
What I'm going to ask you guys is,
Yes,
where is your
Evergreen.
African family?
Are you shitting me?
I am so serious.
What
right
tribe?
now. Swear to God.
Find out they
Shiny
might
might
be
be my
related.
cousin, y'all.
Literally. No. Okay. That's my auntie through marriage, but
Janice, Linda.
What does that
her
mean?
name is Tony.
Tanya?
Tony, Sean. She had a twin.
Are we
All right.
gonna have like a?
All right, we'll talk.
Yeah, y'all got to exchange some numbers.
I was
Okay.
Yes.
Bill
Hey,
right
yo.
here on the show.
All right, so yeah, y'all got to exchange that.
Alabama.
Hey, but look, listen. All right, hold on. So I got to change the pace up. I want to go into the best tea. This is a show by Samra. It will be premiering when?
April 22nd. I'll do it the afternoon, so 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So make sure y'all stay tuned.
Okay. Shout out to the moves. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss this over to Miss Sam and let her do her thing real quick. Go ahead, it's on you.
Okay, so you want me to like do what I normally do on the show?
Do
or
your
what you
thing.
want- Okay,
Yeah, you-
so I have a question for y'all. It's not like his, so you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a little bit.
It's a real question.
It's a real question.
There
Yes.
we go.
Shots is thrown at
So-
Kid.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
plenty of
no,
shots.
but he never explains. Mine is just, okay, so back to what he's talking about, black people and all of that, right? Did y'all see the game the other day where Angel Reese did
Yep.
some hand thing and yeah, she did the You Can't See Me, but a week before that, the white girl did the same thing, but they're treating the black girl like if you see what they're speaking about her, they're calling her ghetto, classless.
It's
She's
contradicting.
ignorant. Right. So I want to know how come when the black community, anybody, at least to me, in my opinion, it seems like every time the black community makes a comment, it's a lot more under the microscope and under like scrutiny more than any other groups of people.
Now, this I'm glad this situation was highlighted because this is something that we face on a day-to-day basis. And then, like, I could say the same thing as another young lady who's of different descent than I am. And when I say it, sometimes it may seem bitter or not classy. But when they say it, it's a cool thing to do. That happens to our culture a lot of times. Like, remember we was talking about the young lady who did the period, period,
Yes.
period,
Yes.
Like, we do that stuff on a regular basis. We was doing it, and then she did it, and now it's cool, and now it's trending, and it's something. It's like they steal everything from our culture, kid.
Y'all don't have
Yeah,
a culture.
we do. Obviously, we do, because if it's something that they can take away and use it, we definitely have something there. So we have some type of culture, and they use it to their advantages. When we use it and when we do how we move naturally, then it's considered like classless, tasteless, or whatever. But I really feel like that's like they're trying to put a damper on us and make us not feel like we are who we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of dumb us down, take it away, and then use it as their own. And that type of thing happens all the time, and not just with race either. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
What's
So-
y'all thoughts?
What's your thoughts?
What's y'all thoughts?
So, bouncing off of the girl you mentioned, the period girl. She didn't go. The period thing didn't go viral. She went viral because she was acting stupid on TikTok. So they're not actually like they're not saying it's
on TikTok.
No, I didn't know
No,
her. I didn't
Whoa,
see her
whoa,
acting
whoa,
stupid
whoa,
on
whoa,
TikTok.
whoa,
All I
whoa,
did
whoa.
was see her say period, period, I. That's
So-
the only thing I seen.
So-
I didn't research her any further than
Yeah.
But
that
everybody
video.
keeps but they research. Whoever looks her up, whoever looks at her video, they're not looking it up because she's cool. They're doing it because she looks dumb.
Because she looks dumb, right? Keep going. I want to
She
hear
looks
this.
dumb and ridiculous.
But have you
So I
heard
don't-
Who-
that?
I don't-
George,
I don't-
who is she imitating?
No, it's not that.
Come on now.
It doesn't
No,
matter
no,
if
no.
she's imitating or not.
That's a good point.
Who is she
It's not- it's
imitating?
not
But you said the words "look stupid," right?
She looks stupid.
So
doing
who
it
is she
because it
imitating?
Actually, no, it actually looks stupid. I've never
But
seen.
who is she imitating?
I've never even seen. Hold on. If Johnny says that period thing, she's not gonna say it and look dumb because it's something that she just does it. She did it and she was overdoing it.
I get what you're trying to say.
Oh hell no!
That's what I get exactly what you're trying to say. So maybe on my part that was a bad example.
Yeah, she's viral because she's a clown. She's not viral because she said that.
Yeah, but you ever heard like people have good attention, bad attention, and
She's
everybody
getting-
was mimicking
But
her.
she's
Like
getting
you
bad
have
attention.
celebrities.
Now, if she's smart, she'll do the same thing Bad Baby did. She did something very stupid with very negative attention coming to her, and she flipped it away. She already had the attention.
She
created
started
a whole
smashing
platform.
rappers.
What did Bad
Yeah.
Baby do?
She smashed
That-
rappers.
That whole thing, the Catch Me Outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been saying that.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
And that's another example of what I'm talking about, how they take away from our culture and they
she
use
was
it and they make money off of it.
But that's
Because the same thing she did would be considered
did-
ghetto.
We've been saying that. Why
It
ain't you
is
saying?
ghetto. That's why she's doing it.
Okay, what I'm saying is though, when she did it, right now she's rich. She has
Now it's
money.
a thing.
It's a
But
thing
she
to
does
be her.
music and she does other
no,
stuff.
But
her
she
first-
used it because it been a thing. She
Right.
capitalizing off of it though.
But if you do it because it's your thing and your how
Look,
period out, period or whatever.
It's
whatever,
cool when they do
cool
it.
with-
It's probably when I do it. Come on.
Why does a specific thing have to be about race?
right.
That's the thing. Like I said, I feel like it's a threat. We are
We pose as a threat.
We set trends. We
since
put
the
shit
beginning of time.
shit on the map. But because white people, excuse my language, Caucasians or however you want to put it,
Cardi
they see
Asians.
us Caucasians. they see us as threats. So anyway, they're gonna find a way to minimize us. They're gonna find a way to put them on top and make them feel inferior.
I feel
So
like
they're
when
gonna praise the white woman instead of the
when
black
people like some people they are intimidated
woman.
and then they make it seem they're intimidated by you for their own reasons. And then they make it seem like it's something that you're doing that's intimidating them. So they go ahead and make it seem like, we
Yeah.
pose as a threat. But I only think that's the case because they don't have that fight back. They
Right.
know, they
Don't
really
have
know
that
they can't
passion.
fuck with us. Like, that's just plain and simple.
Because if
What's
you're-
that line in that rap? It says, you can't fuck with me. Wait, They don't fuck with me. That's
They say
because
don't fuck with me,
they
but
can't.
say they can't
You know what
fuck
I'm
with me.
saying? They
I don't know, but it sounds good.
they don't fuck with me because they can't. Like that's just what it is with our culture. Period. And who we are.
So check this out. Do any of y'all actually like factually know how long we've been playing in like the NBA or WNBA? We've only been playing since like the 1950s. A lot of these white folks that y'all see commentating have been in this industry for that long. Be grateful, nigga, that you even allowed to play. How dare you taunt? This was an all-black team. LSU was all black. Ohio was all white when they played. How dare you taunt an all-white team when, nigga, who are you?
Who are you?
But they the ones that allowed us, quote unquote, to play.
Yeah,
They
but the
allowed
thing
us in
is,
the door, so it's
we
like
are so great in sports and we have
said,
so
who
many
they learning
strengths.
from?
They need us.
I mean,
Regardless,
we
on the
definitely-
football field, on the baseball field, on the soccer
better say it.
field,
If I can
any
say
You
on the
better say it.
basketball team.
Hey, 'cause
Because
y'all
without us,
Where
it's
are
no
they
money.
learning it
You
from?
better
Come
say
on
it.
now. Start there.
Hey,
You
yo,
gotta
I'm
start
so
there.
sorry.
You better say
Hey,
it.
if I could just say one thing, and we're talking about the basketball player, right?
Mhm.
I am proud. I am proud of
Yeah,
the
she
white
did that.
men who did this.
You
I
said-
am proud. It need to happen more.
Mhm.
Now I know y'all saying what, how, but I love when this happens.
Explain
because-
yourself.
Thank you, Shouty. Explain yourself. This is why I love this. She's a superstar. She's a megastar. They have never had nobody. Even Lisa Leslie didn't even have this type of impact.
She didn't.
Even Skylar Diggs didn't even have this type of impact. She's tall, size. She can talk. She's articulate, and she's straight off charismatic. She's money. Shaq been promoting her since she was in high school.
Mhm.
She's a man. It's no gimmick behind it. She's gonna propel the whole female sport when she go. She's only in college.
And she's a
LSU
sophomore.
that never had a good basketball team. This is why I do love it. I love it because this is your stacks of creative black men that wasn't challenged versus the stacks of creative black men that was challenged. On the people that wasn't challenged, Michael Jordan, LeBron James. Those two men was never challenged by the system. They played within their range, and they was able to be separated from the black people that once paraded them. Facts. Ali. You can even say Mike Tyson. Horrible, but you see what happened. You can see what he do now. What I'm trying to say is when the system challenged certain players, they become more of a abbot or an advocate for the cause, or they go completely to that side, but they're forced to choose early on. When you're not challenged, you're able to skate through your legacy without ever really being challenged, like LeBron James. You got Allen Iverson that's only known for changing the way black people dressed and play basketball. He paid a fine for every tattoo every time he played. Think about that. Every time he played, he had to pay for each tattoo, and he kept getting them. They say you can't wear braids. He wore braids and paid the fine. Say you can't sag your pants. They got tired of firing him and changed the pant length. This is what this one man did by not bucking. That's what I'm saying. I love that they doing this to her. Keep on picking on her.
They been picking on her.
If she commit, she was always gonna be over there. If she stand tall, then she meant to be celebrated.
I agree.
Get in they ass.
I agree.
And I don't know, is it that are they smarter than us?
Yes.
Caucasians, because they do find a way to capitalize off of things that we've been doing.
No.
It's all theirs.
We
It's
weren't
spiritual.
we weren't educated, and I think that like times now we're more and more. The more deeper we go, we're educating ourselves now. So it's getting better, I think.
Yeah.
But we weren't
Sounds pretty
educated
But
before.
let me ask you another question with the same question right there, right? Do you think though when we see them like Eminem, right? Everybody says he's the greatest rapper of da 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 da, right? Correct. But I'm just saying that, But to me, it's like he mimicked a black man to do the parts he did, and he was great at it because he was the only white guy who did it, right? But we support. Hold on. But we support them. Like every time there's a white rapper girl, a white rapper period, whatever. Because if you look at the period, whatever girl, most of her supporters are black people. They share her stuff. They're reposting. They're making fun of her. Granted, but while you're making fun of her, you're giving her attention. Good attention, bad.
I think it's about where you come from too, though, because where's Eminem from?
Right.
He was a product of his environment. So if that's all he knew and that's what he grew up around,
Which
then
is
that's
fine.
realness
No,
coming from him.
From him, which is
Man, he
fine.
be spitting
But I
bars.
just think we support
I love
them
Eminem,
though.
sorry.
No. It's all good. I'm not here or there for it, but I'm just saying the fact that everybody supports him, and he's from the white to the black to everybody supports him, and they speak about him and how great he is, the greatest of this and that, the other. But I just don't feel as if I hear the same from the white community for the black. It's not the same. We
You're
put
right.
so much more emphasis on what they do or how great they are or what things they're into and all those extra things, and we help them, but where's
I just feel like they need to find some culture.
The
Find some
Eminem
stuff that I
one
want to
is-
copy off of you about.
The-
Like,
hey,
right?
because you don't have anything. We got it. We
The
got
Eminem
so
thing
many
is
things
different
that they
than
could take from us. You know what I'm
Now-
saying? That's why we are like considered gold. You know, but we just have to wake up and realize it. That's just like being a regular human being. And we don't really know our superpowers. We don't really know who we are until we fully heal and we are educated about ourselves. And then we're able to put on and really show the world who we really are. And I think that's exactly what's going on here.
I disagree.
I do too.
I'm sorry. One thing I do disagree with both of y'all. For one, Eminem is not champion because of that reason. He's champion for the Michael Jackson rule. I mean, the Michael Jordan rule. He just brought more attention to the whole sport. That's just the truth. He brought white struggling kids and then black people that already like to rap to one place. So people like Jay-Z was able to eat off that. You did a song with him, you got known more. That was just the way of it. So it wasn't really because he was white. But at the same point, like, I do get that, yeah, black people were superior. We're great. I love that. But I just feel like we suck and we struggle because we always got to lump ourselves with each other.
I agree.
I think we could be more educated in
But in what? Like,
and so many things that we have already been deprived from
If
for
you-
so long.
Let me ask you a question.
hold on, quick. If you play a man's game, so let's just say a man's game is physical. If like four men is fighting in a room, and this is the way we make money. You like, I like how y'all make money. I want to come and make money. And we like, cool. So we got you in there, and we like, listen, bro, this is how we make money. And you like, I guess I got to make money how y'all make money. Cool. What most people do is they change the way the game is played. That's what women do for work. They say, cool, I want to make money with y'all, but this is kind of unfair for me. We should change it to fit me to make it also credible for me to win. That's logical, because then I can't train to play y'all game. Y'all have an advantage. We jumped into their game, never challenging we challenge, can we be allowed at the table? That's what segregation is. We never challenge the way the actual game is.
Yeah.
People that made money was like, cool, I made my money. I'm just out of Monopoly. Nobody say, why the fuck we playing like this anyway? Like nobody never with, like no black person at a great state of power never questioned the game once they start winning. That's my only analogy.
I would like.
Would you change the game?
I just disagree with what you
I would
said.
like
That's all.
I would like to piggyback. Go further. Think about it. What they told us. If you want to hide anything from a black person, you do what?
Put it in a
a
book.
So here's the thing: most of us
So it was
don't
in class.
win because of the simple fact that think of what group hates reading. They taught us to hate reading.
That is
It's the
true.
Because of the
educational
simple fact
part.
that all the rules are in the book. If you learn the rules, we all could play. It's just that, hey, you gonna learn the rules and not gonna say nothing, and then these people over here gonna struggle for a great deal because they don't want to read. It's just education. The game is the game. If we complain because we don't know the rules, we don't know how to fuck with credit.
and
Every
times
black
change
person
now.
in here 9 times out of 10, their parents and their grandparents told them, "Don't fuck with credit. Don't fuck with credit." But white folks been fucking with credit since credit been a thing, and they living in mansions. Why
Absolutely.
the fuck are we in the potholes trying to deal with cash?
Well, we're educated now, and I think now is the time for the change because
that they're
we
smarter than
we
us.
have access to that education because, like you said before, during slavery, we were forbidden. We
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
Yeah.
We would be punished if we did. At this point, we can't now. So now is the time. Like,
I mean, we all got.
you don't
an iPhone
always
here.
have to start off right or in the best place, but you can finish off there. You can finish strong.
I mean, all of us got an iPhone. I see everybody in here. Everybody has a smartphone.
Unless
Like, there's-
somebody in this bitch got an Android.
I mean,
I
you.
got a question for the whole room right now. What out of whoever here has kids? When was the last time you put your kid to sit down and read a book?
Every night.
I read all the
At
time.
5:05 p.m.
Okay. Now, how many of
At
your parents did that
5:05
with you?
p.m.
My mother read to me growing
No.
up.
Sat you down and said, read. How many of our parents did that with us?
None.
Exactly.
Mine did.
My mother didn't have to do that. We had programs that we was in that we was already doing it, and she sat down and read with us. So I'm not taking that away from her.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
And I tell my daughter that every night before she go to sleep, baby, read that book, and we're gonna talk about it tomorrow. I literally do this.
Yeah.
So like I can't.
No. But I asked you one question to then ask you the other. That's what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying. Like our parents. No.
No, and
Make
having
them
the child
read.
to
Yeah,
read.
yeah.
Period.
Teach them to read. Sit down and give them a book and say, you got to read this. Then I asked the second question was, how many of our parents did that with us? He raised his hand.
Yeah, I'm a
Oh,
big
shit.
I'm a
I
big
never
reader.
had a parent.
Yeah, me too. And my
Yeah.
my mom definitely didn't it.
You messing up.
Let they ass know, bro.
So it's not. So again, it's not that one is smarter than the other. It's the fact that one group
Has
actually does more than the other.
That's
All you
not
have to
true.
do if you
Oh,
wanna change
hell
the
no.
future is
Hand
teach your
raised.
kids.
So
And-
one last question, and then we'll move on to ARs.
That was-
So this is an odd. It may be like a little controversial. I'm not sure, but I saw this post yesterday, and apparently this woman, is saying that she doesn't let men know that she's transgender. She sleeps with them.
That's a
and
prime
she-
waiting to happen.
You should have said that one then.
She basically just said she doesn't inform them. And what do y'all think about that? Like,
That's
do y'all
rape.
think that should be
That's rape.
told at the beginning when
That's
you deal
rape.
with a person, or that's something that comes along?
Can I ask you a question like off of yours? It would be the same thing if a man or a woman has an STD
Okay.
and doesn't say it. It's the same thing.
You
It doesn't
going to
matter how
jail.
much you like them.
You
If you don't know the reality of whatever you have in front of you,
Right.
they're lying. It's literally, they should consider that rape.
Right.
It's the same.
If
I'm
you
sorry
can
though.
live in your truth like that, if you can openly say, "Oh yeah, I'm a transgender," why can't you openly tell this man that you are?
Exactly.
Let they ass
If
know.
you have the balls,
Because she said the woman said she was afraid to be judged. Well,
and again,
But you
keep
want to
saying
live
the
in your
woman.
truth. So live
So
in your
hold on,
truth.
is it a woman or a man?
Everybody's not
It's
gonna
not a
accept you.
woman.
Everybody's not gonna agree.
Can I say this?
But everybody's not gonna agree. Everybody's not gonna like you. Just because I'm straight, that don't mean every straight man is
Exactly.
gonna like me.
What does
think-
everybody
So
in
if
this
you wanna
room
live in your
identify as?
truth and say, yes, I'm a transgender from day to day. When you go to this man on a date, you better let him know, because this is what you want to be identified as. So don't be afraid when you got a man in front of you.
And he beat the
When you
stuffing
ain't
out
afraid
your
when a
ass.
woman in
That's what
front
My
of you.
thing is this. I feel like everybody should have a fair choice. Like, let that be my choice. That's like even if I'm dating a man that is bisexual, let me know. Bisexual, transgender, let me know so I can have that choice. And, if I want to deal with you like that, if I want to get my feelings involved, if I want to, if that's my preference. Like, it's not fair.
I don't think that's fair.
You got to let people know. Like, I think
think-
it's important for me to let a man know that I'm bisexual.
You
That's
should.
important.
You should.
I think that's important. And if I hit it, and then I'm just out hanging with my girls all the time, and then he find out, oh, she's bisexual, now he wondering,
He gonna beat.
am I fucking him?
He gonna beat
You know
that
what I'm
ass.
saying? I think it's a fair question.
Back in the day, women were getting thrown around a lot. All right, I'm gonna be honest. Women were getting thrown around a lot.
They was getting thrown around.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
women were getting thrown around a lot. All right, and a lot of the kids back then were getting beat if any of this, weirdy stuff come out of their mouths about, having different feelings and all of that. So when you say that, it is funny. I ain't trying to be funny, but it is kind of funny. But for that to happen, I think that it should be invoked as a felony automatically.
Yeah.
Even if they find out about it, it
it's
should
the
be
same
a
way,
felony.
like you said with STD. If you don't tell somebody you have AIDS or whatever, you could sue. You could actually. They could
Oh,
go to
you
jail.
go to prison.
You go to prison.
If they
Yeah.
don't tell them.
So I think it should be the same, because I feel like it'll. Yeah. So that's
You'll
what I.
take me to jail for beating the shit out of you for figuring it out. Like you'll
But-
take me to jail for that.
Right.
But she not going to jail for beating you.
Exactly. Like
Okay, I'm just
Exactly.
I'm just throwing that out.
Somebody
there.
going to jail, but I'm just saying, if you tell me and I find out later and
Wait.
I just spaz out on you,
You can't be mad at his reaction.
Exactly.
response to that because like that's not him, and you're forcing that on him.
Yeah.
Now I'm
Instead of
going to
giving him
jail.
that chance, and
You're
that's
not,
not right.
see, that's where the issue is. It's not. They're not forcing you.
They're not
You're going
telling
in
you.
blind.
Yeah, they're not telling you.
You don't know.
That's a form of force.
That no.
That's called rape.
Form of force, hurt.
It's kind of more so like manipulation. Like, how can you be forced if you don't know?
You don't know.
Hey, bro, manipulation is a form of force. I
Yeah.
forced you not to have a choice.
Because I would have made a different choice.
And
if you
then
told
every
me
man-
Yeah, because I manipulated the situation like that. Yeah.
Like, do you know that you going inside of a butt?
You can't be mad at that.
Johnny on fire today. I
Yeah,
just want to say.
if you don't if you don't identify, then you are
Talk to the mic.
manipulative. You know what I mean?
Get the mic.
If you do not identify,
But
then
we in
Thank
a,
you, Money.
we in a whole different
Don't
era,
identify.
so I don't think that
You are
even should
forcing
be a situation because, like I said,
Absolutely.
you're being manipulative.
y'all been fighting so long for y'all to live in y'all truth. So
Y'all
live
got
in your
so many
truth.
rights. Exactly. There's
Live
so
in
many
your
rights.
truth.
Like,
Remember, you gotta remember something. Everybody likes to pick and choose what privilege they want to get.
that's true.
Because you have these
George!
men, but at the same time, all right, you want to be a man, then go up to the court, give up your right as a woman. So when a dude knocks your lights out, you can't say it's a
George!
never say it's a gender violation. If you want to go, don't just say, oh, I'm a man now, I identify as a man, but when a man hits you, you're gonna be like, oh no, it's a no, it's not a gender crime.
Goddamn
Give
George!
it all up. Don't
Alright.
just pick and
Whatever
choose.
you
Tell her to
say,
give
you
it all
win.
up, George.
Yeah, I hate
Just
crime.
stand on
Yeah,
your
If you a trainer, get that shit all up. I heard you.
Well, y'all just make sure to tune in on April 22nd. You know, this is the type of conversation we have. So.
Heard.
And by the way, she is not Puerto Rican.
I know. You heard that time, did you?
You stupid.
You
All
heard
right,
it.
man. So first of all, loving the energy one more time, man. Keep this thing going. Diverse universe. We're in the building. Tap in whenever. We gonna keep this thing moving. We like to smooth it out with this young lady that take questions in from different people. We allow people to either email or
gonna get
send
some
in a
water.
question however they can. And once they do, we give it to this person, and she answers straight from the heart. Once she answers, she can allow people to answer before or after her. We want you guys to smooth out and go ahead and get into the pace of Straight Up with Johnny. Go ahead and get clap up Straight Up with Johnny. It took too long to make this thing happen. We back.
It's Straight Up with Johnny, and I'm gonna go right into my first question, which is here goes. What up, Johnny? Not gonna lie, being an adult is so hard. I feel like I can never get it together. I got dreams, but I got bills. I want to get right with God, but I often feel like I just don't got time. Are you any good at balancing life? This thing called adulthood is so... What, Michelle? This thing called adulthood is so...
Ghetto.
What's your word?
Ghetto.
Ghetto? What's your word? Fucked up. Damn. What's your word? Fucked up. Damn, okay. Well, let's get into it. I will say this. Yes, I touch on topics, but I am like no judgment zone type of person because I am far from perfect. So I'm going to say that I am not great at balancing my life because that was the question inside of the question.
That is true.
But I could tell you better than I could probably show you. So there are things that I know that you can do that I might not do all the time. So you could take the advice or you could leave it, you know, whatever works for you. But anyway, but yeah,
If I can ask you a question,
yeah.
what do you think what do you think like are the biggest struggles with being an adult?
The biggest what?
Like, what are some of the biggest struggles with like being an adult? Like, what do you think people, if like problems was on the board, what do you think the most
I think
top three?
Finance.
like one of the biggest struggles with being adult is